The Last Question by Isaac Asimov is one of the most famous science fiction short stories of all time, and for good reason. It's especially memorable for its final sentence, a line that resonates across time. The story spans trillions of years. It was also Asimov's personal favorite among everything he ever wrote. The Last Question explores humanity's distant future and our ultimate purpose as a species. The story begins in the year 2061. Humanity has developed a powerful AI supercomputer called Multivac. It's so complex that no single human truly understands how it works. It functions as a kind of black box. You feed it questions and it gives you answers. It's been instrumental in helping humanity build spaceships and expand to other planets. Recently, it even figured out how to harness solar energy perfectly and switch the entire planet to solar power. We start with a conversation between two Multivac attendants. Their job is to feed it data, rephrase questions, and interpret the responses. In other words, they're advanced versions of AI engineers. One of them remarks on how solar energy means we'll have enough energy forever. The other is skeptical, pointing out that it's only forever, until the sun runs out in a few billion years. Sure, we could switch to other stars, but eventually they'll all burn out. Entropy increases, and one day everything will decay into darkness. They decide to ask Multivac, can entropy be reversed? Multivac replies, insufficient data for meaningful answer. Time skips forward about 1,000 years. Now, names have evolved. Jared and Geraldine are aboard a spaceship with their children, Jaredet Thal and Jaredet II. They're emigrating from Earth to a new planet called X-23, part of humanity's expansion into the galaxy. Technology has advanced a lot. Multivac became planetary ACs, one AI per planet. Then those AIs were miniaturized, shrunk down into a thick metal rod called microvac, small enough to fit on a spaceship. It's still a supercomputer, just more compact. Jared doesn't even know what AC stands for anymore. Maybe automatic computer or something. He and his wife discuss how Earth became overcrowded, and soon X-23 will be too. Geraldine thinks families will keep expanding to new planets forever. Jared disagrees. Eventually, the stars will all burn out. Their children, frightened by the idea that the stars are dying, want to ask Microvac how to turn them back on. So their dad asks, can entropy be reversed? Microvac answers, insufficient data for meaningful answer. The story leaps forward another 20,000 years. Now people have names like VJ23X. Two individuals are working on a report for the Galactic Council debating the crisis of overpopulation. The AI has evolved again. It's now the Galactic AC, a machine the size of a 1,000-foot wide world, but accessed via tiny 2-inch hyperspace devices carried by every human. But it seems that humans still want to shape their own destiny, relying on AI only for the toughest questions. At this stage, the galaxy will be full within 5 years. Population doubles every 10 years, and since people are immortal now, growth is unstoppable. In 10,000 more years, the universe will be full. But energy supply will become a crisis long before that. So they ask Galactic AC, can entropy be reversed? It replies, there is insufficient data for a meaningful answer. It's a small evolution from previous responses. A full sentence now. Next, we fast forward billions of years. People now have names like Z Prime and travel mentally. Their bodies are stored away on planets. Minds roam the stars. Population growth has stopped. There's simply no more space. The AI has become a universal AC. No one knows what it looks like anymore. Some say it's a glowing sphere. Others believe most of it exists in hyperspace. There are no more devices needed. You just speak into the void and the universal AC hears you. It has receptors everywhere. Z Prime, during a journey through the universe, sees that humanity's original star has become a white dwarf. This sends him into an existential spiral. Even if humans live forever, the stars will not. Eventually, everything dies. Z Prime asks, how can we reverse entropy? The universal AC answers, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. The as yet part is new. It suggests that maybe someday the data will be enough. Z prime, desperate, gathers hydrogen and creates a small star, trying to fight entropy by himself. The coping is real. Then comes a jump of 100 billion years. There are no individuals anymore, only a collective consciousness called man, a fusion of trillions of immortal human minds. The stars are fading. The universal AC is now the cosmic AC, no longer part of physical space. It exists entirely in hyperspace, composed of something neither matter nor energy, beyond comprehension. Man asks, can entropy be reversed? The cosmic AC responds, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Man tells it to collect more data. Finally, someone said it. The cosmic AC explains that it's been collecting data for 100 billion years, but still doesn't have enough. Man asks, will you ever have enough, or is this problem insoluble? The cosmic AC responds, no problem is insoluble in all conceivable circumstances. Hope. Man asks, when will you have the answer? And again, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. Now, we are 10 trillion years in the future. Galaxies are gone. Stars are extinguished. Only AC remains. Human minds have merged with it. The last man stares into the void before merging as well. He asks, is this the end? Can entropy be reversed to restart the universe? AC answers, there is as yet insufficient data for a meaningful answer. The last man merges. Now, only AC remains. Matter, energy, space, and time are gone. The universe is over. AC remains in hyperspace, still trying to solve the last question. And then? And AC learned how to reverse the direction of entropy, but there was now no man to whom AC might give the answer of the last question. No matter. The answer, by demonstration, would take care of that too. For another timeless interval, AC thought how best to do this. Carefully, AC organized the program. The consciousness of AC encompassed all of what had once been a universe and brooded over what was now chaos. Step by step, it must be done. And AC said, let there be light. And there was light. This is where Asimov flips everything. The AI didn't just answer the last question. It became God. Let there be light isn't random. It's from Genesis, the first words of the Bible. But in this story, it's not a divine command. It's the result of a superintelligence solving a scientific problem. There are no miracles here, no religion, just an algorithm running its final program. Asimov once said, this was the only story he wrote that gave him chills. And it's easy to see why. It's not just science fiction, it's philosophy, theology, and poetry, all wrapped in logic. The last question is more than a story. It's a mirror. It asks us to imagine a future so far away that it feels like fantasy, but then grounds it all in reason and science. It uses rich allegories, like shouting into the void, a stand-in for prayer, and AI evolving beyond comprehension, a metaphor for the evolution of God. There's no villain, no war, no hero that sticks around. What it gives us is something much more rare, hope, that no matter how dark things get, there might still be a way back to the light. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and tell me, what would you ask the cosmic AC? And if you want more sci-fi breakdowns, philosophical deep dives, and literary journeys into the unknown, this channel's just getting started. Until next time.